Everybody, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some party ideas for teenagers, and these party ideas can be used for girls and for boys. It doesn't really matter. And also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. The button's just down below, and also push the notifications button. It looks like this, it looks like a little bell, and by pushing that it will just mean that every time I upload a new video you get notified straight away. So yeah, that's all I've got to say, so let's jump straight into the video. Just to let you know, all of the party ideas that I'm going to be mentioning in this video are going to be in the description, just in case you miss any of them. So the first party idea is to have a posh dinner party. So what you would do is you get the room that you normally eat at, so like a dining room for example, and you would decorate that room like really poshly. So you would get posh decorations like gold confetti, champagne glasses, and you just decorate that room, and then you invite your friends over, and then you just have a normal dinner party with like fancy food, just stuff like that, and then maybe have like I don't know, just do different activities that kind of, I don't know, just go with the posh dinner party theme. So the second party idea is to have a movie themed party, and that can be taken in two ways. The first way that it can be taken is everything is like movie themed, so it's not a specific movie but it's just movie decorations, just like pictures of different movies, you watch movies together, movie decorations, yeah, that sort of thing. And then the second way that could be taken is everything in the party is themed about a certain movie. So for example, I don't know, so say I wanted a Titanic themed party, everything in my party would be themed around Titanic, so the decorations would be Titanic themed, the food Titanic themed, I guess, the cake is in the shape of a boat, so that sort of thing. So there's two ways you could take the movie theme. The next party idea that I have is to go out with your friends and do an activity together. So that can be skiing, rollerblading, or go-karting. There's just so many different things you could do together that you can all enjoy, and this can be quite pricey depending on what activity you do, but it's so much fun and you'll have a ton of memories to take away from that activity. You could have a camping party at your house. So in your garden you could set up some tents, and then you could have a bonfire, obviously not in your tent but in your garden somewhere. So you could have a bonfire and then roast marshmallows on it during the night time, and also kind of sing songs, and yeah, just that kind of theme. You and your friends could have a cooking competition in your house. So you invite a bunch of friends to your house, and then you either all make the same dish but obviously separately, or you can make different dishes and you can have like a judge. So maybe one of your parents or both your parents or one of your siblings could judge the food and say whose food tastes best, looks best, has the best texture for example, and then the winner could have a really cool prize at the end. Or you can do the competition in teams, so you split all your friends into two and then you do a competition against each other, and then you can like kind of bond, and then I don't know, you can just do it and it will be a bit more friendly if you have it in groups. So, around 6 months ago I went to one of my friend's parties and it was so fun. So basically we went from her house to London in like a minibus sort of, and then we went to this restaurant in London called Dans Lenoir, which means in the dark in French, and it's such a cool restaurant. So basically what it is you go in and it's pitch black, and you have a waiter or waitress which is blind, which leads you in, and you basically just eat in the pitch black. It's really freaky, and it just kind of scares you because you literally cannot see anything. You know when you're like laying down, like when you're about to sleep, and then your eyes kind of adjust to the darkness and you can kind of see like kind of the outlines of things in your room. You cannot do that at all in this restaurant. It's just pitch black. It's literally like closing your eyes for like, don't know how long we were in there, like 2, 3, 4 hours. It's really freaky, and it's such a cool experience to do. So a party idea that you could do is do the same thing, go to a really cool restaurant, for example Dans Lenoir in London, and kind of like spend the night there in London, or just go straight back home. So yeah, you could just go to a really cool restaurant and experience something really unusual together. If you're planning to have a party during the summertime and you have a pool in your house or outside your house or near your house that you could go to easily, you could have a pool party. So you could have some floats in the pool and then have some music and just kind of sunbathe together. I don't know, it just sounds like a pretty cool idea. I personally have never been to a pool party, but it's in some films and it looks pretty cool, so I'd recommend that. You could host a games night party, so you could have like bigger games like table football, or you could do actual games like football or board games, just different sorts of games during the night or during the day, it doesn't really matter, and then you all just play together, or you can play separately against each other. So I think that would be quite fun. Another party idea that you could do is a karaoke day or karaoke night, just kind of karaoke basically. So you could just play it on the TV and then have some fake microphones or some real microphones, and then maybe do a competition, or not competitions, maybe just do it for fun. Yeah, just karaoke kind of theme. The last party idea that I have is to host a murder mystery party. So basically what happens is that you set a crime scene in your house, and when your guests arrive, they have to figure out which of all the other guests was the murderer, or maybe they're the murderer, what weapon was used. It's kind of like Cluedo, but kind of in real life. A downside to this party is that it's going to take a long time to plan out because there's a lot to figure out, because it's a whole murder scene that you need to kind of plan out. So it is going to take a while, so maybe plan it a few months ahead or a few weeks ahead. Don't just leave this party to the last minute, because it is not gonna work. So that's it for my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you found this helpful or you just enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.